Obnoxious need to stop because the toxins in my blood could get you some. Through the flesh, you don't need to get a cut to come at all. Not talking stuff. A tucked in shirt look better when it's pressed than when it's not, with the wrinkles on. Wrinkly float now. Riddled with this, I get you in brick with a clenched fist, and then the fucking ring that would shimmer the best had the most gems attached. The gem of the gymnastics set, because the part where they fall apart was soft, because it's like the part, but if they did, it'd take a long time to swim to where they could get home. Get some of this, just get it all. Get a package that would wrap with a bow, push a button, make a lot of them go for $1 million. That's a lot of points to put on a wall. That's Mario with big hops, with big shots. They hit a big lot. Maybe that's the store that need to close, not Kmart. And then when I say stuff, it's just to play the shot, slice it off. Bunch of S's for Essex. If they wanna get this common sense, I give them, because the transmission was lost. This is Bionic Commando. When you call the wrong one, they give you a choice, do they not? When the big cargo ship, my soul go jazz club now. Casualty of talk, casualty to young. See, I go with the tone that follows the background, though I should go more low to pick up the sound. Let's pick it up like it's some we draw. Maybe it's George Washington's head, that's good luck. But I heard if it's tells, you should keep it down. Maybe they don't pick up the tells at the club enough. Maybe you should learn this as a kid. You don't just want George all the time, you want the chick. And what would flip was a tail feather, yes. Like it's Daphne. Like it's Daphne. Stuff you in this bitch, open up that bitch for the oxygen. Just give me a whiff, just give me a drift. Like this was some fountain, this was some Fedora dog with the dorsal fins that go with love. Go with a bunch until you stop. Stack up them bucks to spend them all once. Don't spend it all in one place. Ace up my sleeve when I spit. Yes, it was just a meat cleaver there. Won't you come and meet the Robinsons, bitch? Was it animation or Pentatonix? It wasn't a fucking Excelsior flow because the Academy Awards didn't recognize one of my flow. So I wrecked them like Ralph. Maybe I wrecked them in tone that you sold. The arcade recorders would go and make that sound if everything else stopped. Like it was a pen to draw. Yes, and I take a pen full of ink that I got from the octopus jaws. That's what he shot to swim off. It's a defensive mechanism, and I just want fucking switch this for some venom that a spider could have used on the whip. He called this his house with a welcome mat. Why no, the fucking fridge he's door. Little flies that got caught, and then I put on a lock. With this, with no. Would I talk from Whitmore? Would I talk the West off? Would I spit right now? Maybe at my West off dried up with a cactus on top. And then I would just be swinging my arms like the volume of your thing broke. But it was actually my one. This was some device I forgot to charge. This was some type of shit that fell out the wall. This was a fucking donut that never got dug in that hole. So it didn't get big, it was smoke. It freeze when it happened. So it never got the glaze, yes, and I never got amazed with the shit that I say. should I say? And the fucking shutters that's closed like tornadoes all day. Won't you get a fucking tourniquet? Or some turmeric? Or fucking put a tourniquet on some turmeric then. Cause you said both of them. You have to go with your gut though. Even if Mega Mo wanted to give him a show. So to get the whip and he goes, son. And watch you be gone. So, cause the fog come, and the fog it was an AO. And won't you fucking play a bayonet for someone's neck, and to make that flesh start to rip, and then I start to rip like some cloth that you just saw, and it take you long in the fucking eternal sauna, because that rip never stopped. And then the fucking pieces all made peace for us with the peace sign that's an upside down cross. With part of the bark to break from the spots it was. Like the nails were strong. You need the hardware store, dog. I think Ace could help. In the bag that says Ace on, so that they can advertise themselves to people's real close. That's the smallest billboard that I ever saw. But not to a midget who just walk your pit and then he's right up next to it. Boom. When we walking out by street, now when the stream goes. The stream had a walking bridge over it, because the carriages pulled by horses is just too wide to fit. And then your eyes will get like this when you listen to rhymes I hits. And then the rhymes were hits, and then the rinds of the oranges were all plucked from the spots with the white part showing. That was the flesh, dog. So what was the orange, the blood? When we were talking, what we talking? Target on this drop I got, like it's right in front of my jet that could spin, but it never does. I guess the butt is broke. Put a different game so you would know. Maybe it couldn't spin at all. I was just spinning though, like it's yawn from a spinning ball. If you want, or you could just have it in a solitary spot. Put it on top of a jar or a vase with no flowers in them. Inners would rip. Then I'm a winner with grip. Maybe I need to retreat. A statement I made so the audience is pleasant again. A visit that's perched with a bunch of this fusion going on. It's not hydrogen, dog. It's something I'm trying on. Like it's a piece of cloth I'm trying on. Maybe the medic could is watching. Wash what the dark does, and wash your step when you're on a game shot and you wanna win the car, drive into the city sun type stuff, and the city slipped in slumber when I spit a song, because they're tired of being up. They tried it on, they tried on a fucking cup with the brim on like it's a cowboy one. But the horse running, the hoof gun, the hoof gun, Jehovah. Boom. Kitty gets sick when I spit a perfect addition, rendition of spit. An addition for the next is what I last sit. And then Alaska sits, no boot on it, cause the toes were all crushed up like Asian bitch to fit in the shoes and show up. I just showed up for the shop to mix this potion because the ingredient list was a recipe, bitch. I reside in the next resilient. I'm just a fucking bubble rip in this box that's big like it's a fridge. It isn't, kid. It's just the words I'm working on like a fucking cobbler, dog. Where's those shoes you got? Penny low for once, but the penny's gone. They already spent. Oh, with the talk we got. You you guessed it, guess who got you? A bunch of them guess watches in the box where the fridge belongs, in the fucking coldest part of this frigid box, with the fingers that were bony though, and they could fall off if they go at the frostbite, cause I bit them once. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 to help. 4 was the hut. No, that's the 4, dog. You couldn't afford that one. So the fucking flimsy talk of the fucking feathers fall off, because the feathers on certain spots in the certain months. Maybe he's molting like Jafar's arm. His top bar, yes, that's the shoulder blade, or what's connecting the bed. Watch you get some of these, some of these one. Permanent press with permanent pen, so it forever sticks. But you can put some permanent over it and permeate it so you couldn't see it at all. Vision was big. Maybe vision was big for a visiontist, and that's why they created billboards, bitch, in a box with those packing peanuts in. Pack a punch was a bunch of these guns. I'm gonna upgrade blunts now, fuck them up. But the zombies too quick when they come. In the later stages, they should just stop getting quick for right now. Why is there an option for them to stay at the level, dog? I like the level I was, but I had to upgrade it, because if I didn't install this app, maybe it would have got fucked up. And maybe the fox with the forever grin would just turn to smug. Like he's a smug. Like he's a smug over the city, son. The sun never went so far to me. Maybe the fog and the smog missing the city was a straw that the Kristen wore for a while. I like their voice. That's what's up. I bet a lot of guys do as well. Maybe my song could stretch just some, like it's just woken up and needs something hot. Something good to the last drop. Good to the last piece of the dog that the snail would have dropped. Cause the beetle was gone. He's back to his house. I guess parts of the flow come in and out. Like this is the cheeseburger with fries. Even though that's not what we order. Even though when the river bend, Pocahontas seen the stretch of the verse she has in this universe we in, where it's all Disney, bitch. All the time, non-stop, 24/7 with art. Lithographs, son, pointed over this for the background that doesn't switch much. Even if the breeze comes, even if the breeze could get the scent from off this shit, what would it be next? Because they would blend eventually, am I correct? With this assumption. Dumb, you got it, that's really something. And where goes the pumpkin when he gets to the junkyard, pushed by trucks with shovels on them? When the junkyard was the big blocks, once cars, but now real small. No cause for alarm type stuff, like the fire just started. Maybe what hanging a wall would help. The alarm would sound, and people would get away from the heart and the smoke. With the fire roll, it resembles something I once said. Doesn't it? TWA, fucking yeah.